Hello, my name is Naradia binti Osman. My matrix number is 1192304. So now I'm gonna share a little bit about background of the issue. So basically, Iqzan Holding Company, formerly known as iTrax Corporation Berhad, which is this company, their nature business was investment holding company. At first, the company reported an unaudited net profit of 3.26 million for the 9-month period in third quarter report. But then after 2 months, the group reported again an audited net loss of 3.23 million for the 9-month period, representing a difference of 3.26 million from the previous announcement. The adjustment will mainly due to the company's omission or subsequently made in accordance with the accounting standards. But then Bursa also state that Iqzan is required to carry out a limited review of the company report submission, and that report must be reviewed by external auditor.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rashika binti Rahman and my matric number is 119231. Now I will critique and give my comments about Iqzan Holding. Iqzan Holding already breached main market listing requirement, whereas they are not issuing their company's final quarterly report for 9 months. Based on my comment, Iqzan Holding are not appoint external audit for the company to analyzing their financial reporting. Iqzan Holding just having internal audit for finalizing their financial reporting, and they do not have the external audit to critique it. The second issues are board doesn't take part in advising the organization. This is very crucial for board to overseeing the progress of the company, and board must monitoring their employees. The third issues are problems on their management, which are ineffective. The directors and supervisor of the Iqzan Holding doesn't carry out their responsibility with trust. The last issues are Iqzan Holding are being unethical. Supposedly, the report need to be issued to Bursa Malaysia in order to them to make their evaluation for the business. But Iqzan does not disclose their financial reporting. That's why Bursa take the initiative to reprimand Iqzan Holding in public.
Hi, my name is Nuraina binti Yahya. My matrix number 11922303. My recommendation on how the governance structure to be improved is: firstly, Iqzan Holding Berhad must appoint external auditor, because every company must have external auditor to give an expert and independent opinion about the financial statements. Also, they will give the limited review to Iqzan Holding Berhad on behalf of the shareholders. Secondly, the directors should always keep their fiduciary duties and responsibility in the interest of the company. Hence, Iqzan's director should keep that the company maintain appropriate standards of responsibility and accountability in ensuring compliance with the main listing requirements. Thirdly, due to this unethical issue, Iqzan Holding Berhad must do board evaluation. This evaluation purpose is to maintain the effectiveness of the board. Therefore, this company will not repeat the same mistake as failure to follow the financial report and breach the main listing requirements. Fourth, it is important for Iqzan Holding Berhad to establish a risk management committee according to MCCG Step Up 9.3, so that they will provide guidance in management of risk to support the achievement of the company.
Next, for Analysis and Summary MCCG 2017, based on Principle A, Practice 1.5, the board should recognize the recommendation of Practice 1.5 of the Code, where the board must undertake annual evaluation to determine the effectiveness of the board. The board composition must satisfy the NRC, and each of director must have the necessary competence to serve on the board. In addition, directors should be more aware of their responsibility and role. This will prevent the issue of the board not participating in advising from reoccurring. The evaluation will measure Iqzan Berhad effectiveness, transparency and accountability of board members, especially in the aspect of board governance. Next, based on Principle B, Practice 8.3, the Audit Committee has policies and procedure to assess the suitability, objectivity and independence of the external auditor. In line with this practice, the Audit Committee shall evaluate an annual assessment of the competency and independence of external auditor. An external auditor will audit the company financial statement to ensure that they in accordance with accounting standard. By having an external auditor, Iqzan Berhad will be able to detect deficiency in the accounting system, making Iqzan Berhad more efficient and less exposed to error. Based on Principle B, Practice 9.1, the board should establish an effective risk management and internal control framework. In line with this practice, the Risk Management Committee responsible to oversee the company risk management of the company and advising the board on area of high risk. They should also review the action plan implemented and makes relevant recommendation to the board to manage residual risk. A good risk management will assist Iqzan Holding Berhad to identify the major risks that the company face in a timely manner.
Based on new features in MCCG 2021, we can justify that principle that can overcome Iqzan Holding Berhad issues. Firstly, Principle A Guidance 1.1. This guidance can lead to overcome the issue of the directors that doesn't take full responsibility in managing the company. If they are aware with the fiduciary duties, they will conduct the company with integrity, fair and trustworthy. Second, Principle A, Practice 4.3. Based on this principle, we can explain that the board are responsible to review the quarterly report and ensure that they submit based on the financial period. Third, Principle A, Practice 4.4. This principle is related to performance evaluations. In an organization, we need a resilient senior management to carry out their responsibilities. Hence, they need to evaluate their performance. Lastly, Principle A Guidance 9.3. This guidance can be aligned with issues that related to the appointing the external auditor of the company. They should appoint an independent auditor that they will review on the quarterly report without any bias. That's all from us. Thank you for lending your ears.